here as I look at your faces today, and I'm reminded of my choice several years ago to take a stand and make it a point in Georgia to not let this happen. And to voice your concerns and our concerns, that of our family and our friends and people that have come before us. This is our plan. This is not to be taken away from us. I can't express how much joy it gives me in my heart to see all of you here. I know you come from New Hampshire. You come from all across the United States to join us today. Thank you from the bottom of my heart and from our organizations for being here and supporting us through all of this. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's all right. Just read a small bit I tried to write earlier. And we'll hopefully get across some very important points. If you'll bear with me.
Take your time.
As Americans, we have had a rich history with herbs. It's no mystery. We use coffee, we use green tea, we use nettle leaf, we use kava. So many things, that have been gifted to us by generations of Americans before us. We have a right to that, to our overall health and our well-being, to support that with these herbs that are all gifts from nature that no man should be able to take away from us.
Damn right.
Kratom itself, Mitragyna speciosa, its alkaloids, has been used for decades, safely. Not only here in America, but for 100 years, if not thousands of years, across the oceans in Southeast Asia and other places in the world, with 0 deaths to its name.
Yeah. That's right.
Very, very big point to be made. The argument has been made that deaths have occurred as a result of kratom, and it's very important for us to defend the fact that there's nothing but health and benefit from this plant. The research studies have gone so incredibly well for kratom that the applications and patents have already been considered and filed. So if something is killing people, how is this the case? More research is needed, but the BEA's decision will effectively halt research and put Americans' health at risk. They'll put our health at risk, but they'll put our children's health at risk, their grandchildren's health at risk. And what is to happen when other plants, which nature will provide in time, that we come to find benefit, are those to be just taken away from us? Are they supposed to be ripped from our fingertips before we even understand them? No. That's very true.
It's impossible to OD.
We are Kratom. Kratom cannot stand up and say it's safe. Kratom cannot stand before the DEA and political leaders and say, I'm a tea leaf. We are the Americans that possess a God-given right to support our health with the herbs nature provided us, and like Americans before us, hundreds of years before us. So we must stand together and repeat that and unite and cast aside our differences, whatever organization, whatever race, creed, or color you come from. We must cast those things aside and work together. Find the courage within ourselves to bring the truth about kratom to regulators. John will speak on this further. But basically, we must regulate the regulators. This is where we have found ourselves, that we must regulate our own regulators and bring the truth about kratom to light. Thank you all so much for being here. We are kratom! 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 Someone else that I know you all know, very good friend of mine, little Miss Susan Ash. I remember running around in the halls of the New York Senate trying to make sure that this plant would not be banned, and we took two trips, and me and Susan would be running around like mad dogs with papers and science and all the facts so that our rights can be protected in the state of New York. I guarantee you we're doing the exact same thing now here in Washington. With the complete and total support not only of the state now or a county, but of the nation. this over to John. Thank you all so much.